If you're reading this, maybe you're searching too. Searching for a way out of the exhaustion, the frustration, the feeling that life has become something you watch from a distance rather than truly live. I know, because that's where I was too. And if you're anything like me, you're tired of the cycle, the promises you make to yourself and break, the endless starts and stops, the feeling that maybe, just maybe, this is just who you are now. But I'm here to tell you it's not. I wasn't always this way. There was a time when I was full of life, when I felt strong, when I had energy to spare. But somewhere between work, family, and the relentless grind of everyday life, I lost myself. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the weight crept on. The exhaustion deepened. The nights of restless sleep turned into mornings I dreaded. I stopped looking in the mirror. I stopped believing change was possible. Until one night, staring at my reflection, I whispered, "Enough." I didn't know what I was going to do, only that something had to change. And then I found it. 3 small things. Not a grand overhaul, not an impossible challenge, just 3 small steps towards something better. I told myself, just try, just see where it leads. Step 1, a boost for my body. I had been running on empty for years. My diet was a disaster. Quick, processed meals, caffeine to survive, sugar to keep me going. My body was begging for help, but I wasn't listening. Until I did. I started with a simple tonic, a natural supplement a friend recommended. Nothing extreme, just something natural to nourish my body and help me feel something again. Within a few days, I felt the fog lifting. The dragging fatigue that had become my normal wasn't as heavy. My gut, which had been a constant source of discomfort, started to settle. My energy wasn't perfect, but it was better, and better was enough to keep going. Step 2, a small sacrifice for a greater reward. I had to break a habit, just one, something that kept me trapped in this cycle. For me, it wasn't binge eating or soda, it was mindless snacking. I didn't even realize how often I reached for something to eat, not because I was hungry, but because it was there. A handful of chips while making dinner, a cookie while scrolling through my phone. Small things that added up in ways I never accounted for. So I made a rule. If I wasn't actively sitting down for a meal, I wouldn't eat. That was it. The first week was hard. The cravings weren't for food, but for the habit. But slowly, I gained control over something I never realized had power over me. My digestion improved, my bloating lessened, and for the first time in years, I felt like I had authority over my own choices. Step 3, an act of self-love and healing. The hardest part wasn't food or energy. It was me, the way I saw myself, the way I spoke to myself, the way I avoided my own reflection. So I did something radical. I started speaking to myself the way I would to a friend. Every time I looked in the mirror, I forced myself to say one good thing, even if I didn't believe it, even if it felt stupid. You are worthy of happiness. You deserve to take care of yourself. You are more than a number on a scale. At first, it felt ridiculous, but something inside me softened. The voice in my head that had spent years tearing me down wasn't so loud anymore. And one day, without realizing it, I believed the words I was saying. The journey forward. 3 months later, I am not perfect. I am not a different person, but I am me again. A version of me I recognize, a version of me I like. I have lost weight, I have gained energy, but more than that, I have found something I never thought I'd get back. Hope. If you're still reading this, if something inside you is stirring, maybe, just maybe, you're ready too. Not for perfection, not for overnight success, just for 3 small things. And if you take that first step, I promise, you'll be amazed at where it leads. As Jenny learned, small changes can lead to big transformations. If you're curious about the first small thing Jenny did, click the link in the description to reveal this amazing tonic and discover the first of 3 small things Jenny combined to help her take that first small step on her way to a new life path.